Saline, I'm Marissa Lorenzo, and today we take a look at the new Great Gatsby film and highlights of last Friday's regional track meet on this awesome episode of SHS Today. A group of SHS students and faculty are organizing the construction of a running, walking, and disc golf course on the SHS campus. The trail will serve as a memorial to the late teacher and coach Mike Price. Does your club want to serve and organize a service day? Are you a Boy or Girl Scout looking for an Eagle Project or Gold Award? Does your sports team want to raise money and buy a bench in honor of a coach? For more information, contact Kelly Hall, Ryan Brophy, or Mr. Dice, and be sure to like the Facebook page at the link below. Bringing in $51 million in its opening weekend, The Great Gatsby has proven to be a sensation many years after the publishing of the book. Lindsay breaks down the movie in this exclusive look at this year's adaptation of the American classic.
In high school, students are required to read many classic books. Some of those books have been turned into successful films, including One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Godfather, and To Kill a Mockingbird. The Great Gatsby is next in line. I'm Lindsay Zindbarg, here to find out what students and adults feel about this new take of a classic story.
I will tell you God's truth. God's truth about myself. I am the son of some very wealthy people. Sadly, they're all dead now. I lived in all the capitals of Europe, collecting jewels, hunting big game, painting a little. Then came the war, old sport. Every allied government gave me a decoration.
The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald in 1925, is considered by many to be one of the greatest American novels. While it is about 1920s culture, it is still relevant to today's society, which is what filmmaker Baz Luhrmann took into account when he decided to make his adaptation of the book. This new film stars Tobey Maguire as Nick Carraway, Carey Mulligan as Daisy Buchanan, and Leonardo DiCaprio as Jay Gatsby.
It's going to be, I don't know, much more elaborate and a little crazy, but I think that's sort of good since it's set in the 1920s and that was a sort of a crazy partying kind of time.
And I mean, it might be a little too flashy, but it should still be pretty good.
And I'm actually reading the book right now in my English class, and it looks really fancy. It feels like they made it look like the 1920s, which it should be.
Though many are excited for Luhrmann's Gatsby, some feel that the film will take too flashy an approach to the story, and that it will not remain faithful to the book. In addition, some feel that the time period will be lost in the new adaptation, and count the 1974 version with Robert Redford the best.
When I taught it this past trimester, we watched some clips from the older movie from 1974, which is a really, really close likeness to the book. So I think the new movie will be enjoyable, but a little over the top. I don't know if it'll stick to quite as close to the plot.
Imagine me and you, I do.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
I think about you day and night. It's only right.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well.
So happy together.
I wish we could just run away.
As you can see, the new Great Gatsby is going to be an exciting spectacle. Make sure to come out and see it for yourself. I'm Lindsay Zindbarg, back to you.
The Great Gatsby is one of my favorite books, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Leonardo DiCaprio's take as Gatsby. This weekend, downtown Saline will be celebrating the lives of the servicemen and women with a Memorial Day parade, which will start at 10 a.m. and last 1 hour. The parade will begin in downtown Saline on Monday, May 27th. Students, don't forget that because of Memorial Day weekend, there will be no school this Friday or Monday. It's been a while since our last long weekend, so I hope there will be some nice weather. On that note, we send it over to David for this week's sports and weekend's weather.
What's up, Saline? I'm David Wuebben, here to bring you this week's sports and weekend weather. We start off with the ladies softball team as they played Pioneer on Monday. The team had a dominating performance as they won with a score of 12-2. Lloyd Vaccaro threw a 2-hitter while pitching, and Sam Bruley led the team with 4 RBIs. The next game for the ladies is June 1st at Monroe for districts. Good luck, Hornets. Last Friday, the Hornets hosted the regional track meet with teams from all around the area. Both boys and girls teams placed first as Saline won regionals for the 3rd straight year. The top performers were Tyler Pelka, who ran the last leg of the 4x200 relay as he passed 3 runners to win the event. Quinn Dale finished first in the 100-meter hurdle and second in the 100-meter dash, qualifying for state finals. Here's what Grant Prashon had to say about his experience.
I'm Grant Prashon. I missed the mile qualifying time for the state meet by point-something seconds, but I had another race, had the 2-mile, and I worked really hard, and I was able to get the qualifying time, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Now for your weekend weather. This Memorial Day weekend seems to show that we still live in a state that has inconsistent weather, as Friday will be a high of 63 and a low of 41. Saturday is going to be a nice and sunny day, as there will be a high of 66 and a low of 41. Sunday will be a great day to end the weekend, as there will be a high of 61 and a low of 44. Well, that wraps it up for this week's Sports and Weekend Weather. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
That's all for this show, Saline. See you next week. I'm Marissa Lorenzo, and have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend.